Hey there, it's Dami. Welcome to my texture journey and thank you for coming along. I installed this feather crochet leave out about 3 weeks ago, and today I'll be sharing what 3 weeks of wearing this hairstyle looked like. Overall, I'd say it went really well. I really enjoyed wearing this hairstyle. If you haven't already seen the installation video, I'll link it above so you can check that out first. This was one of my moisturizing sessions. I actually wound up moisturizing much less often than I normally would because I quickly realized that it wasn't necessary to do it every day or every other day. It's really hot here in Abuja and my scalp tends to sweat a lot, especially when I work out. So my hair was getting moisture from my scalp sweat and sebum. Since my hair was tucked away and protected, it wasn't exposed to the elements the way it usually is. I think I only moisturized about once or twice a week, to be honest. I probably even skipped an entire week at some point. For moisture, I sprayed a leave-in conditioner on my hair and then used water on the crochet hair to separate the curls and create a fluffier look. Every time I needed to wear the hairstyle out, I'd do that. I also used mousse on days when I was wearing the hair out. I used the Anjaki's half and half silk cleaning hair milk, such a tongue twister, and nothing else. I didn't use any oils or anything else, just the leave-in conditioner and mousse, and it's very lightweight so it doesn't weigh down the hair. The leave-in didn't seem to cause any issues even by the 3rd week. I didn't notice that much build up, but I do want to put it out there that I did a spontaneous wash which wasn't filmed at 1 week, I believe, because I was just in the shower and I was like, I just want water to touch my head. So it was a very quick shampoo and conditioner. Once I'm done moisturizing, I simply put my hair in a bonnet and call it a night. This was one of the ways I styled the hair. It was actually the look I wore in my most recent video where I talked about myself and why I started posting hair content, the Nobody Asked But. If you haven't seen that one yet, I'll link it above as well. I alternated between side parts and center parts throughout the 3 weeks, and most nights I would decide how I wanted to wear my hair the next day and basically just prep accordingly. On this night, I had enough energy to braid the entire hair into individual braids, but as time went on though, I realized that that was taking way too long. The crochet hair covers most of the braids anyway, so there really wasn't much benefit to doing a full braid out every single time. Once everything is braided, I put on my shower cap and get ready for bed. For those of you who are curious, this is how I clean off my makeup and this is the product I use. One issue I did have was keeping water away from my roots while showering. The front of my hair would often get damp, which sometimes caused extra frizz. It wasn't a huge problem, but next time I'll probably wear a scarf underneath my shower cap just to prevent my roots from getting wet.
I'm gonna go get a shower now and I'll just wear my bonnet and go to bed. Gosh, I'm so tired. I'm so freaking tired.
This is what the hair looked like outdoors in natural daylight. You can tell the texture wasn't a perfect match to my own hair, but it still blended surprisingly well and it looked really good. This is what it looked like several hours later. One thing about texturized hair is that it still behaves like natural hair. My hair is naturally 4C, so even though it's texturized, it still gets frizzy throughout the day. Later that same evening, you can see that it had already started to get kinkier and a little frizzier. And this was one very lazy night. I was really tired, and you can see here that eventually I just started simplifying things. If I knew I was going to wear a center part the next day, I'll just do a couple of braids where they would actually show and then cornrow the rest flat. It saved a lot of time and gave me the same results. And honestly, at this point, I really didn't care anymore. I was getting ready to just take it down. This was the final day of wearing the style. I switched from a side part to a center part. It had also rained that day, I think, so the hair definitely got frizzier. All I did was brush it out, throw on a headband, and just keep it moving. One thing I've noticed about texturized hair is that it reacts to moisture similarly to natural hair, like I said before, but not exactly the same. Like it will get frizzy and expand, but it doesn't shrink to the same extent. It just kind of I don't know the right word to use, but you can tell that the curls disappeared, but it doesn't shrink, so it just looks frizzy, almost like you did a blow dry and your hair is, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So all I did was brush it out, throw on a headband, and keep it moving. In my next video, I'll be showing the takedown process, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.